And that's why you're our focus group tonight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, you could sign up for these classes. We'll skip you ahead a level. So we're going to do an improvised issue of a magazine. We had Julia Roby Christian joining us tonight. I think this is Julia. She'll be sitting down with us. She's our cover girl. And she will be talking about working. She is currently the Public Information Officer for the Department of Energy and the Environment. And she's also, her and her family have had a huge hand in the art survival around different PC neighborhoods. So I can't wait to sit down with her. Really exciting. She's going to help us put together the second half of tonight's issue. But first, let's get the ball rolling. I need my editorial staff out here. They're really exhausted after working on a long deadline. So put your hands together for the cast of the October issue. Good sponsors, right? And it's important that the things in the pages of the October issue are items that you would want to buy. That way we could keep running as one of the most successful women magazines around Washington and Roth Dearborn. So what we would like to do is have someone from the audience bravely volunteer their purse to serve as tonight's sponsor. So is there anyone? Hi, yes, I love it. And what's your name?
My name is Claire.
Claire, thank you so much, Claire. You're tonight's official sponsor of the October issue. Give it up for Claire. And throughout the night, we will see some trash on the floor, some advertorial, which is just really magazine speak for product placement of these 5 items throughout the 2 improvised sets. So let's see who tonight's sponsors are. Got a lot to work with.
My favorites, CVS brand dye-free ibuprofen. It's the coated tablets. It's not liquid gels. It's coated tablets, ibuprofen.
Great. Here, I'll be a banner.
Okay, yeah. We also have Smith's Rosebud Salve. It is, it's made in Woodsboro, Maryland. Local product. Lovely. On any editor's best of list every year. There you go. For what? What do you, it's like salve for lips. Mainly. All purpose, it says. Skin preparation. Or if you live in a dorm and want to put up a poster. Dual purpose. Oh, I don't know what's in there. Okay, here we go. Make Up Art Cosmetics, Toronto. That's pretty general. Oh, Matt! One more sponsor. Right. What do we got?
Interesting assortment.
Oh! We'll do another one. Balm Desert. It's a bronzer from the Balm. And these are just the cutest little packages. You just open it up. Take a dip. The Balm. Balm Desert. That's the
You put your finger in there.
You could. And it's a little...
That's cute.
Okay.
So we're going to borrow these for a few minutes, but we'll give them back to you. Or 45. So throughout the night, guys, we got to make the money. You guys should leave that up there because we are going to go right into our mailbag. And who filled out one of these slips when they came in? So what we're going to do is these slips ask for questions that you have. You want some advice on something, confessions, embarrassing moments. We're going to share them with you, and then they're going to be used to inspire the first half of this issue. So this is the best focus group for opening up to us. Let's get to work, ladies.
She asks, how do you make biking sexy?
Easy.
Yeah.
I think you should be a 25-year-old male. Are you
Yes, spandex.
And also wearing a helmet because safety.
Yes.
Safety is sexy. All right, we have a 39-year-old male, our target demographic for the ladies' magazine. Relationship advice. My wife is a smart, sexy woman. She is also pregnant and therefore extremely hormonal and basically fucking crazy. Wait, are you adding that in or does it say that? Oh, it says that. So good luck if she's here.
It's going to be easy to figure out.
How do I weather the storm? Shut your fucking mouth.
She is carrying your child. Have some respect.
It's like a get out of jail free card. She's got it for like 9 years.
Yeah. And this Christmas, you're getting the gift of life.
Yeah.
The massages and all that. Okay, 35-year-old male.
Yeah.
Needs advice regarding pubic grooming.
Are you asking, do you want it to be bushier, or do you want it, it's a personal
Maybe
choice.
he's asking what's okay. Or what, or everything's okay.
Yeah, women's pubic grooming or men's.
Men's is a lot simpler. There's really only a couple choices. Like keep it tidy. Or not.
I mean, does that mean like shaving though? Like, I don't know if they like shave. No.
You can do that, I think.
I don't know if I want to do it.
No.
Don't do that.
Throwing that out there.
Okay, maybe. I'm gonna try anything. All right, don't listen to me. All right, here we go. 26-year-old female.
Whoa.
All right, she needs advice. How do you nicely and firmly friend zone someone?
In person, yeah. In person, you get them a ticket to an improv show and ask for advice.
How old did you say she was?
26.
Text, maybe? They Snapchat you.
Yeah, something.
Getting bloopity bloop on your social media.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it depends on how he's coming at you, right? So if he's coming at you really hard, you're coming right hard back.
Really good. They said friend zone, not whatever you're doing.
You know, I'm talking about hard. I'm just talking about.
Oh, sorry, I got confused when you said if he's coming at you hard, come back as hard.
I meant in the friend zone, like, like, oh, well, I don't know.
Don't use metaphors like that.
That's true.
Don't use any awkward metaphors.
Do it right.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
real confusing.
It's not gonna happen, Fernando.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right, we got that.
Yeah. Thank you. Hey, I would really like to date you, so there it is.
I would really like to see your friend. So there it is.
I see what you're saying, but I disagree. I'm so into you, and I think we should do it.
You would make an awesome friend. Somebody I can call when I need moving help. Let's stay in that zone.
I think I could help you move in with me in about 6 months to a year after we've been dating the whole time romantically, intimately, experimentally.
Fernando, it's not gonna happen. So no, I won't be moving in anywhere with you. And if you keep this up, I'm gonna find new friends to help me move.
write the words down so I have it for reference?
Oh, yeah, we could probably watch another scenario.
Oh, I would love that. Excellent.
I want.
No. It's what,
I want to have sex. You.
you like my life jacket?
It seems very safe. It seems very flattering.
Yeah.
I think,
Think he's gonna like it?
yes, I think he's gonna find it a little sexy.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I picked orange because I'm an autumn.
Well,
So the life jacket really communicates.
right.
Yeah.
Orange is the color of fucking. Yeah. I mean, maybe you shouldn't go that far. Maybe you shouldn't put it all out there. Maybe you should be a little bit more subtle.
Oh God. Oh. Okay. You're right. Life jacket's too much for Christy. All right. Well, how about get some elbow pads? Just try that.
Yes. You know what that makes me think of?
What?
You, seated on the floor, in this position,
Oh God. That is.
ready for whatever.
That is not what I was after. Oh God.
He's gonna
Maybe,
read into that.
I'm just gonna casually mention that I'm trained in CPR and just leave it at that. No, or Heimlich and something. If you were to choke on that steak, I know the Heimlich maneuver and just keep going.
Nope. You behind him,
Oh God.
with your hands.
Just stop it.
You behind him. Can't you imagine this being sexual?
I mean, that's what I can, but I don't want to make it strong.
You're right.
Yeah,
It's too much.
It's a little much for first date.
Well, I mean, you only got 5 minutes. He's gonna be here, so maybe just be who you are. Just be yourself. You don't come across as like overtly sexual.
If you choke, I can do the Heimlich.
Really?
You guys need some ibuprofen, you okay? Capsules?
Oh, we're fine, but thank you. I'm glad you have that. Should we get a headache?
Carolyn, be safe and healthy.
I don't feel good. I have a headache. Can you go back to my place? Lip balm from Maryland.
Your lips look international.
Oh, stop it, Tammy. It's just from Maryland.
Can I try some?
Are you sure you can handle this?
Yeah, I'm from Virginia.
Oh,
Careful. Careful with that.
take it with ease.
You know Maryland and Virginia. It's burning, isn't it? It's burning.
Oh, yeah, see? Okay.
That's how you see out the other guys.
Well, don't put that.
Why doesn't this do this to you?
Because I'm from Maryland.
I used the salve where I was not supposed to, I think.
Well, I was trying to do that earlier because I had some excessive
Yeah, you tried to use
debris.
That's what I did. It said all-purpose
That's what I was thinking. And I was like, well,
Cubes.
great. Mine was more like debris. But it didn't work. It just gunked it up.
You talking about debris? I have a trick. Get some blue painter's tape, just stick it on there, rip it off. The debris comes off with the tape. You know,
Oh shit, that's way better than coating it up.
Yeah.
With icy hot. That did not work, but
No.
it was a little bit tingly, which was satisfying.
Same experience with the medicated bliss sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, also that painter's tape, if you want to like create a zone, like an area, like tape off certain parts and other parts are in play, it's great for creating boundaries.
Did you guys notice that mustache I didn't have yesterday? You know where it came from?
No.
Yeah. 3 new ladies looked to me today. And I told them my name was Juan Pablo.
Oh, you are not getting friend zoned with a look like that. You are not.
But it gets weird when they say, did you have that yesterday?
Hey, you had a mustache yesterday.
No. No.
What's wrong with you, John Paul?
I am a new man.
Oh.
I have chest
You told him that it made you feel hot when you were talking to him like that.
I know, but he changed up. I mean, he had a
Say it.
mustache and then he had
And you were like, it makes me feel hot. That he was like thinking you were making the moves on it. That's why. You were like, I feel hot and wet. That could be taken more ways
I
than
mean, I'm
what
just
you
usually
think.
hot and wet.
Hey, Greg. Hi, sweetheart. How are you doing? Just a little tired. I'm just gonna sit down for a little bit.
Are you tired? You're doing great. You look lovely. You are a ray of sunshine. Can I get you some water?
Yeah. I'll take some water so I can just piss it out 5 minutes from now. Oh, sorry. Greg.
Okay. Would you like some orange juice? It might have more sticking power.
Greg, you know I have acid reflux.
Right. Here, do you want to just pull something out? I can get it for you. Just point to what's in the refrigerator that you want. Oh boy. Yeah? This one? Okay.
Yes. Ring. Get the call. Yes.
Jenna, is Grant acting like a little bitch? Is he not taking care of you?
He's trying.
I don't think he's trying hard enough. What's he doing now?
Look, Sam, I need to see you.
You can see me. Who are you talking to right now?
Who are you talking to?
Jenna, is Grant doing what he's supposed to do as a husband?
Sam, no. And I gotta tell you, I'm a little afraid to talk to him about this whole situation.
You gotta tell him it's not his.
We're going to keep things going. We are going to bring out some chairs and our special guest of the evening, our cover girl, and sit down with her. We're going to talk about her fascinating career growing up in DC and some of the really cool things that she's been doing in some of the communities around our fine city. So, without further ado, we would like to welcome Julia Roby Christian to the stage. And Julia and I are going to chat, and then my team of decorated journalists here is going to write a very interesting article by means of improvisational comedy. Right. So Julia, you are a public, and can everyone see us Are we?
Yeah.
Good, okay. Or you can see these ears. Okay. Do you want to borrow my ears? Yes, you do. Okay. Yes. She's already my favorite guest at Awesome. So Julia is a public information officer for the Department of Energy and Environment, and you are also a founder of the Anacostia Playhouse, and you also, your family, your parents, I believe, started the 8th Street Playhouse. Is that correct? So right now, I love to just dive into these conversations with all these fascinating women by talking about what is a day in the life for you. What is a typical day?
There isn't a typical day.
Okay.
The nature of the agency I work for is broad. So we deal with energy, environment, wildlife, stormwater, hazardous materials, any kind of emergency that comes up that might be environmentally related. So for instance, yesterday I took my boss to News Channel 8 and walked in and opened the door for him, and out walked an alpaca and a goat. I looked at him and I said, well, you know, this is probably the strangest thing that's going to happen today. Words I should never have.
Right.
By the end of the day, I was on the phone with the organizer of an event that wanted to dump 5,000 rubber ducks into the Anacostia River. And didn't really understand why that was problematic. That's all. There are ducks in the Anacostia. We spend millions of dollars cleaning up this river, so dumping ducks that aren't real ducks.
Yeah. Dumping real ducks sometimes would not be a good idea.
Well, yeah, it really depends on the duck. There could be some invasive species, and it's problematic also.
Yeah, or just, I imagine like taking a sack of ducks and you're like, yeah, right.
We don't want people swimming in the river yet, like the river won't put ducks in there.
Yeah.
So
that's on pause.
It's not a real typical day.
Okay.
And sometimes there'll be, you know, random, like yesterday in the middle of the day, there was a hazmat, use that in quotes, down the street, so we were on lockdown at the agency. Turned out to be a very small bag of powder that goes in women's shoes.
Could be a sponsor. Right?
So,
But then we'd be on lockdown.
right.
So, okay. So you grew up here in DC, and do you ever get sick of people being like, I never meet anyone who's grown up in DC? Because I feel like there are actually a lot of people who grew up in
I
DC.
don't get sick of that as much as I get sick of the people who are like, I'm from here too, and I'm like, oh, where? And they're like, Arlington. I respect Arlington.
Yes.
They can say that, you know, but
Right, and you grew up living in Capitol Hill?
yeah, 8th and A Southeast.
Wow.
Yes.
And how long were you there?
My parents bought that house when I was born in 1976. So
And then did you move to, I did some research, light stalking, casual stalking. Then you moved to the 8th Street area, or?
yeah, I moved all around Ward 6 up until about a year ago. I moved over to Anacostia. So
Awesome.
I've lived in Ward 6 for the majority of my life, and now I'm in Ward 8.
What was your favorite place growing up around DC, like to visit?
I don't know. I mean, DC was so different when I was young. So we used to go out and get in a lot of trouble downtown before downtown was like a thing. You know, like there weren't people.
It wasn't the Golden Triangle today.
And like there was no neighborhood that I work in now. It
Yeah.
was just like the scary, weird industrial place where the bus station was.
Has Wendy's always been there?
Wendy's has been
This is
there.
very true.
As long as I can remember, it was not always Dave Thomas Circle, which has proven to be
Right.
a traffic nightmare.
Yeah.
So I avoid that at all costs, even though I work Broadway. But, you know, downtown there was the 930 Club and a few other random clubs. And then other than that, I mean, like the big thing was when the Hard Rock Cafe opened. And I know
Really?
that was Friday.
Wait, the one in Georgetown?
No, it was downtown.
Oh, I'm thinking of Johnny Rockets. That's consulting to the Hard Rock. rewind, because it sounds like early day Uber watchdog. So you would stop, you would get people to watch the car.
Oh, no, you didn't get them, they were waiting for you.
It's sort of like, I'm sure there's people being like, yeah.
Park the car, and they'd be like, okay. And it was like, oh, right, here's your $5. Thank you for watching my car.
I'm from New York and we don't trust anyone, so that wouldn't have flown. That is so interesting. And then you started at one point blogging about Capitol Hill. Is that when you were an intern?
No, I was never an intern, and I never worked for Capitol Hill.
Okay, so you were.
In fact, I don't actually really understand what goes on.
So what was so wait, you did have a blog about, was it more about the neighborhood?
Right, so I ran an organization that was the Chamber of Commerce for Capitol Hill, so like local small businesses, most of whom I had grown up with at that point, and tried to figure out ways that we could promote our businesses, and this was sort of the beginning of Twitter and social media and that kind of stuff. So, and we never had any money in our budget because it was membership based. So I just sort of looked for every opportunity to get the word out in any fashion. So
What was a successful, like a success story from that experience with, I don't know, business or something
I think
interesting?
one of like well, there are a couple of things. One was the Snowmageddon, when that whole thing happened. I took that as an opportunity to sort of be in the forefront of keeping lists of what was open in the neighborhood. And I ended up getting like 1,000 followers as a result of that on my Twitter account, just because people were aware of it and following it and figuring out what was going on.
Does everyone know what Snowmageddon, like, were all of you here? So that was
Yes, we got
2000
dumped on by like 18 feet of snow.
Was it 2009?
Yeah.
So 2009, and it was like 3 days straight.
Yes.
And you,
And my daughter at that point was 2 years old, and the snow was like twice as tall as her, and I tried to walk out of the door with her, and the snow drifts were up to here.
Yeah.
And she just sort of I opened the door, and she walked like right into it.
which, by the way, guys, thanks for not seeing Star Wars tonight.
Almost interesting.
I think you are more interesting because well, we won't go into it. I've never seen Star Wars.
Oh.
I know. So the lovable hostess is so 2014, you were honored with the Washington Post Award for Innovative Leadership in Theater. And so this is a lot to do with kind of the work that your parents did, and then you had a part in starting up an Hashtag Playhouse. So I would love to hear more about that, because how do you balance that with your day job? And
Well, so I had left, my father passed away in 2009, and my parents have always been big community organizers, and I grew up sort of following in their footsteps, which is why I have had a career of success and riches in feeling like I'm giving back, but not really my bank account per se. And of
The
course,
cash.
the arts is, the highest paying career you can be in.
yeah,
So
I'm getting a check, the Publishers Clearinghouse check.
Oh, yeah.
After the show's
Okay,
airing.
that's great. I've been trying that for years. So, anyway, when my dad passed away, we sold the H Street Playhouse, but retained it for 3 years, so that we could keep it going while we figured out what to do next. And then at the end of the 3 years, my mother, who is a force to be reckoned with,
Ooh, we're going to talk about her. Yeah.
wasn't done. So we got sort of vetted by friends who we knew were over at Anacostia. My father grew up in Anacostia, so I had years of, we go over the bridge and go look at Sunday Street where we lived. And so some of our associates emailed and said, you should come over and look, there's all this space over here. And I knew Arts Development and a number of other sort of arts-based groups were sort of honing in on that area. So we went and looked and found this large warehouse space